Alright guys, so we've been able to successfully create our new cloud repository on GitHub. So we just go around and take a look at what they are telling us. Okay, right here you can see that they are giving us a couple of hints on how we can push our repository to our GitHub. They said this one says create a new repository on the command line. Okay, remember we have already created our repository in our local machine, so we're not going to be making use of this. This one says push an existing repository from the command line. Okay, now we're going to be making use of this to push our repository inside our local machine. We're going to push it to our GitHub. We're going to be making use of this. So let's go ahead and copy out this command, this first command. So now I want to actually make use of my CMD. I don't want to make use of my git bash again, but you can go ahead and make use of your git bash. I just want to, for fun, let's make use of our CMD. So let's proceed into our desktop and list. Sorry, this is not Linux. Okay, now proceed into our git series. Now lists. Okay, as you can see, all our files in our git series is present here. So the next thing you want to do is remember the command we copied out. You go ahead and paste it in here. Now you all may be asking, what does this command mean? What this basically means is that we are trying to establish a remote connection with GitHub, and we're calling our remote connection from this origin. The origin is github.com/geeked/git series. That is the origin of our remote connection. So this is the address we're trying to connect to. Remember, we're on our local machine and we have to connect to a cloud repo. This is how you connect to a remote origin. So you go ahead and hit enter. Okay, remote origin already exists. I've actually done this before, so the origin has already been created. So once you hit this, it's going to automatically, it won't say anything like this. So you know you have connected to your remote origin. So the next command we want to enter is git branch main. Now this is optional though, but we'll still go ahead and enter this. That is what this basically means, is we're changing our branch to main. Let's see, git branch. Okay, as you can see, our main branch is right here. So this is our branch and we're currently on main. So the next command we want to enter now, what this command means is that we are trying to push all the contents on our local machine, all these contents inside our local machine. We're trying to push all of them to an origin called main. I'm sure you understand what I'm trying to say. We're trying to push all our contents to the origin called main. You go ahead and hit enter. Now we have successfully done it. We have successfully pushed from our local device, our local machine, to our GitHub repository. So let's go ahead and head back to our GitHub and then you can either go back, or let's just go ahead and open up repositories, your repositories, and Git series, open up Git series. Now, as you can see, all our files has been pushed. All our files has been pushed. Remember, these commits, all these commits from the first commit we made, picture name was changed, made change to master branch. I'm sure you remember all these commits. So all these commits, you can see all the commits we made during our journey to this particular moment. All the commits we've had to make use of. So I remember our git ignore. Remember what I told you all about git ignore? It's going to ignore all our text files, all our txt files. So as you can see, all our txt files have not been pushed to our git repo. All our txt files have not been pushed. All my diaries, they have not been pushed to our git repo. Only our home.js, which is this, our home.js file, and our home.html, and then our home.css. So this is how you can push your project to your GitHub repository, guys.